has become a major industry in recent years, with professional players and teams competing for prizes and recognition. Esports tournaments and events attract millions of viewers from around the world, and have become a major source of entertainment and revenue. The growth of esports has also led to the development of new technologies and platforms, such as streaming services and dedicated esports arenas. Game development. The development of electronic games also involves the creation and development of games by game developers and studios. Game development is a complex process that involves multiple disciplines, such as programming, art, sound design, and storytelling. Game developers and studios create games for various platforms, such as home consoles, computers, and mobile devices. Game engines. Game engines are software tools that game developers use to create and develop games. Game engines provide developers with a platform for creating and managing game assets, such as graphics, audio, and physics. Game engines also provide developers with tools for programming game logic and behavior, and for testing and debugging their games. Game streaming. Game streaming involves the broadcasting of gameplay footage over the internet. Game streaming has become increasingly popular in recent years, thanks to the growth of streaming platforms such as Twitch and YouTube Gaming. Game streaming provides a way for players to share their gameplay experiences with others, and for viewers to watch and interact with their favorite players. Game localization. Game localization involves the translation and adaptation of games for different languages and cultures. Game localization is crucial for making games accessible to players from around the world, and involves not only translating text and dialogue, but also adapting gameplay mechanics and cultural references. Game localization is a complex process that requires a deep understanding of language, culture, and game design. Game monetization. Game monetization involves the process of generating revenue from electronic games. There are various ways to monetize games, such as selling game copies, offering in-game purchases or subscriptions, and displaying ads. Game monetization is crucial for game developers and publishers, as it allows them to generate revenue and sustain their business. Game addiction. Game addiction is a growing concern, as some players may become excessively attached to electronic games, leading to negative consequences, such as social isolation, poor academic performance, and even physical health problems. Game addiction is a complex issue that involves various factors, such as game design, player psychology, and social context. Addressing game addiction requires a multifaceted approach that involves education, monitoring, and support. Game education. Game education involves the use of electronic games as an educational tool. Electronic games can be used to teach various subjects, such as science, history, and mathematics, and can provide engaging and interactive experiences for students. Game education is a growing field, with many educators and researchers exploring the potential of electronic games for learning and teaching. Game design. Game design involves the process of creating and developing electronic games. Game design is a multidisciplinary field that involves various aspects, such as game mechanics, graphics, sound, and storytelling. Game designers aim to create engaging and immersive experiences for players, and must balance various factors, such as player skill level, game difficulty, and game pacing. Game accessibility. Game accessibility involves the design and development of electronic games that can be used by people with disabilities.